A brief programming reminder. Up next is Dog vs. Dog, the debate show where a grown man argues about politics and social issues with stuffed animals as if they're real people or something. Also, please join us tomorrow morning for You Had to Ask. Welcome to Dog vs. Dog. With less than a year to go before the general election, the question before us today is who will be the next U.S. president? First, allow me to introduce our panel. Joining us from the living room is Stuffy. Welcome, Stuffy.
A pleasure as always.
And joining us from the Stop and Shop, the martial arts dojo, which he owns and operates in downtown Hagerstown, here is Toby Benson.
What's happening, babies? I'm just taking a few minutes to do this before I go out on my charity walkathon.
Right, well, thanks for making the time. And finally, joining us from his regular stool at Pete's Tavern, where I see his fellow patrons have graciously agreed to hold perfectly still so as not to be a distraction, here is presidential candidate and sitting vice president of the United States, Jack MacPherson.
I'll save you the trouble, fuckers. It's going to be me.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Jack. Stuffy, we'll start with you. Who's the next president of the United States?
Even though Bernie Sanders has impressed me a great deal lately with the content of his campaign as well as its popularity, I still think Hillary is the most probable winner. She has a long career, she's proven herself to be a survivor despite being the target of decades of brutal attacks from political opponents, and she's a very intelligent and shrewd politician, whatever else you might think of her. She's probably going to win, and for what it's worth, I think she'll make a good president.
Bah! The lady in pads. I don't bloody think so.
We're coming to you, Jack. Let me get Toby Benson in here first.
I already got him in before he left this morning.
Indeed. Now, in the interest of full disclosure, I must inform our viewers that Toby Benson is the chief of staff for Jack MacPherson, who, as I mentioned, is a presidential candidate. So, with that out of the way, Toby Benson, who's the next president?
Jack MacPherson, baby.
You're goddamn right.
What a stunning and wholly unexpected prediction. Now, for another one of those, let's turn to...
Hold up, baby. Don't I get equal time for my answer?
Sure you do. I thought you just gave your answer.
I gave the first part of my answer, baby. I would like to use the rest of my time to say that no matter who the next president is, they need to use the power of the office to make the world a better place.
Okay, well said.
Because that kind of thing is very important to me on a deeply personal level, baby.
Is it my turn to speak yet, for fuck's sake?
Jack MacPherson, don't hold us in suspense any longer. Who's going to be the next president?
You're looking at the next president of these United States, you clueless bastards, you. The MacPherson administration shall succeed the presidency of the legendary Irish-American head of state Barack Obama and carry his legacy into the future.
That sounds great, Jack, but once again I have to correct you when you say that Barack Obama is Irish. He's not actually Irish.
He's black Irish, you cunt!
Staying on the subject of Jack MacPherson's candidacy for the moment, Stuffy, what do you think Jack's chances are of being elected, realistically?
Given the fact that Jack hasn't participated in any of the debates, hasn't officially registered as a candidate, doesn't show up in any of the opinion polls, isn't actually the vice president, and is a stuffed bear with a history of large-scale arson, I'd say his chances are not good.
Bah! You just talked yourself out of a cabinet position, you did.
You were going to appoint me to your cabinet?
Aye, but now I suppose I'll have to find a new Secretary of State. Perhaps the sled dog would be interested.
I would just like to say that no matter what position I would have in the MacPherson administration, I would make it my number one priority to help the needy and to make sure that, homeless people got places to live and stuff.
What are you going on about?
Nothing, baby. I just want to make it clear, for the benefit of anyone who might be watching, that I am all about being selfless and doing good and giving back to the community.
Since when?
Oh, damn, we out of time, baby.
Well, as moderator, timing is my call, not...
Yeah, but as an informed and helpful guest on your show, I could not help but look at the clock and notice that we out of time for this episode. Ain't that right, baby?
Yes, that is all the time we seem to have for this episode. Let me thank our panelists, Stuffy.
An interesting experience as always, Steve.
Toby Benson.
Don't forget to give to charity, baby, like I do, all the time.
And Jack MacPherson. Thanks for joining us.
Vote for me or you'll live to regret it.
Hello everyone, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like it and share it with your friends and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Also, consider helping Steve to make more videos like this by supporting the channel on Patreon. You can go to patreon.com/SteveShives to become a patron. Thanks for watching.